Welcome to year 2 in the Minnesota Vikings franchise. The Minnesota Vikings are here in their new dome, the US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. All their home games last year were in TCF Bank Stadium while this stadium was being built. And this is going to be a huge home opener and a big crowd for the Minnesota Vikings to play in front of. Last year, Mike Zimmer got his team's first playoff appearance as a head coach, and they were defeated in the wild card round. Just a heartbreaking loss, stung them throughout the whole entire offseason, and really just left a mark on them. They were looking to avenge that loss in the last second heartbreaking loss that they did have. But here we're going to start out the kick return. Cordarrelle Patterson, nice juke move on the right side, and he gets out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Good return. But this Minnesota Vikings team played great down the stretch last year. Really won a lot of games. I don't think a lot of people thought we were, and this man was a huge part of it. Returning from his broken collarbone at the end of the year of last year, we really needed him back, and he did lead us to the playoffs. And it could have been a big win if the defense would have got a stop, but that is in the year one pass now. The Minnesota Vikings have 3rd and 7 here with the play clock winding down. Bridgewater's going to drop back. A nice blitz pickup, but he's finally sacked, and that's going to be a 3 and out for the Minnesota Vikings. And here comes Blake Bortles, who is leading out this Jacksonville Jaguars offense. This Jacksonville Jaguars team is progressing way faster than expected. They made the playoffs last year with 10 or 11 wins, I can't quite remember, and he led them there pretty easily. And they're going to get off to a big start here. 1st and 10, Justin Blackmon with a big catch inside the Minnesota Vikings 30-yard line. 1st and 10 now. They're going to go to their offseason acquisition, Alfred Morris, a big pickup. They also picked up T.Y. Hilton at the slot position. So this team is definitely better than they were on paper last year, but they played phenomenal last year. After that, Anthony Barr sacks me 3rd and 18 for Blake Bortles. He's going to drop back. He's got a lot of time in the pocket. He's going to go short left. That's going to be incomplete, out of bounds, and it's going to have to settle for a Jacksonville field goal, and they get the first points of the day and in year 2, and they're going to be up 3-0. Now 2nd and 5, Bridgewater's going to send a man in motion. He's going to look right. There's Kyle Rudolph for a nice catch to the 44-yard line, pick up 16 yards. Kyle Rudolph is another man that's returning and knows this playbook well and is a good target. And this man had a great year last year in his rookie season. He is back for year 2, and he picks up a nice first down there. 2nd and 6 now, going right back to Adrian Peterson. He's going to pick up 5, falls forward to a 3rd and 1. We're going to give it right back to him. He's going to pick up that first down and gain him about 5 yards. Now, 1st and 10, going to run play action. Bridgewater's going to drop back. He's going to look. He finds Kyle Rudolph in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota Vikings. Bridgewater to Kyle Rudolph. I hope they call that a lot this year as a combination that could hook up beautifully, and that pass was beautiful by Teddy Bridgewater. The play action fooled the defense, got Kyle Rudolph over the top, and a big touchdown here. And now Blake Bortles is going to scramble on the left side. He's got a lot of room. He's going to be hit, and he's going to fumble. Blake Bortles fumbles. Captain Marlin recovers it, and the Minnesota Vikings cause a turnover here on the 2nd drive for Jacksonville. A big turn of events already here for the Minnesota Vikings. 2nd and 7. Going to find Mike Wallace on the right side. He's going to pick up 15 yards. 3rd and 5 now. Bridgewater's going to drop back. Bridgewater's going to look. He's going to throw off balance. That's incomplete, and we will have to settle for a field goal. But the Vikings do take a 10-3 lead here at the closing of the first quarter. Now, if this defense can get another big stop here, that would be helpful. 1st and 10. They're not going to get it. Julius Thomas is wide open. He's streaking inside the 20. 15-10. He's brought down to about the 6-7 yard line. A huge pickup from Blake Bortles to Julius Thomas. Now, 1st and goal. Bortles going to drop back, and he finds his man in the end zone. A quick reply from this Jacksonville Jaguars offense, all through the air. Blake Bortles tearing us apart. Touchdown Jacksonville, ties it up at 10. Now Bridgewater's back on the field. He barely finds that one in there. He rifled it in for 11-yard pickup. First down. Now take us to the end of the first quarter. Minnesota 10, Jacksonville 10. Let's see if this team can play better in the 2nd quarter and really get the lead going into halftime. Now here's 3rd and 6 for the Minnesota Vikings. Bridgewater's going to have the shotgun set. He's going to drop back. He's going to look. He's going to look. He's going to be finally sacked by Derek Marks. A nice sack right there. And this offensive line is proving to be awful once again this year. 2nd and 15, though. As you know, Chad Greenway is out this game along with Eric Hendricks, but Brandon Watts makes a nice play there. Send up a 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18 play action. Blake Bortles going to drop back. Blake Bortles has a lot of time. He's going to be hit and sacked Brian Robinson getting up there in age, but he's still making plays. Nice play right there. That's going to cause a punt on 4th and 26. That's a deep punt to about our own 20-yard line, but it's Cordarrelle Patterson, the best kick returner last year and punt returner. He gets around the outside. He runs around the defenders. He's inside the 30, inside the 20, inside the 10, and pushed out at about the 6-yard line. Cordarrelle Patterson making an impact here in year 2. 2nd and goal now. Can they finish off this drive? And that is incomplete. Set up a 3rd and goal. We need to score here after that punt return. It's going to be completed, but Charles Johnson ran out of the end zone, and we're only going to have to settle for a field goal, and that's going to be a big bust on that drive. That was just awful part on my play calling part there, and now it's going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars ball. 1st and 10 going to Julius Thomas on the left side. He's going to pick that one up. 1st and 10 now. Blake Bortles going to scramble left. He throws across his body, and look at that catch by Justin Blackmon. Are you kidding me? I'll show you this. I'll pause it where he caught this ball. I don't know how he caught that. Look at that catch over Drake Kirkpatrick, a coming Xavier Rhodes, and he still caught that one one-handed. Now 1st and 10. Here's our offseason pickup. Alfred Morris with a nice 11-yard gain running through 2 tacklers. It's going to set up a 2nd and 13. This one's Denard Robinson around the right side. Denard Robinson picks up some blocks, and he's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown. This defense is not playing well. I thought I didn't need to make much changes on defense because we had a lot of young players last year that played great, but maybe I need to check on that again. 1st and 10, Bridgewater's going to look over the middle, and that is Stephon Diggs for a nice pickup right there in the 1st down. 1st and 10 now, hand off to Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson on the right side. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to fight his way forward for about 8 yards, setting up a 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2, going to run a play action here. Bridgewater's going to drop back. He's going to look right. There's Kyle Rudolph for another nice pickup in the Jacksonville territory. 3rd and 7 now. Bridgewater in shotgun. He's going to drop back. Bridgewater's going to look. He finds a wide open Adrian Peterson on the right side. And that's going to be another 1st down pickup of 13. 1st down Vikings. 1st and 10 now. Bridgewater's going to drop back again. He's going to look over the middle, and there's Stephon Diggs to about the 5-yard line. A nice drive here put together by Bridgewater and Peterson. Now he's going to look right, and he's going to find, is that Charles Johnson? Charles Johnson to the 1-yard line. Going to set up a 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal going to Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson takes off the drive. Had some nice 3rd down pickups for us. And he finishes the drive off with a touchdown. There's a nice little dance there. Puts us up 20-17 with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Now, 1st and 10, going to run a play action here. Blake Bortles going to drop back. He's going to go right, and his passing game is still proven to be deadly. That's a pickup of 16. 1st and 10 now. Blake Bortles going to drop back. He's going to go right. Another completed pass, another pickup about 12 yards. 2-minute warning now. 2nd and 4. Blake Bortles going to look to the left. He's going to find Allen Robinson, who gets down to about the Minnesota Vikings 20-yard line. They are driving again on this against this defense with a nice offensive passing game. Now 1st and 10. Going to look on the left side. That's another pickup down to the Minnesota Vikings 7-yard line. Now at the 2. 2nd and goal. Handoff to the fullback, and he has ended the end zone for a touchdown. And Jacksonville takes the lead right back. They just seem to be able to reply with the touchdown drive whenever they need to. This defense left 24 points in the first half to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Don't get me wrong, they played great last year, but they still don't have the offensive weapons, I feel like, that can really just overpower us. And through the passing game, 219 passing yards at halftime is unacceptable. They're on pace for over 400 passing yards with Blake Bortles, and that's the only thing we're winning right now is the takeaways, which is a big part, but we need to do a lot better here in the second half. 1st and 10 now, going to send a man in motion. Blake Bortles going to drop back. He's going to scramble. He's going to be hit and sacked. Anthony Barr once again on the sack in the set, but 3rd and 16. Blake Bortles going to drop back. Blake Bortles going to look. He's got a bunch of time in the pocket. Finally going to be flushed out. He's going to throw across his body. That's picked off by the offseason acquisition, LaRon Landry with a nice interception right there. We picked him up just to add depth at strong safety, and he got in there on a play, and Landry does pick that one off. Now it's a 2nd and 7. The running game just did not work well for us this game. I don't know if it's the improved Jacksonville Jaguars rushing game or if the offensive line was bad, but 3rd and 5, we are going to pick up the 1st down through the air, gain of 7. 1st and 10 now for Bridgewater. Bridgewater on the shotgun. He's going to run play action here. He's going to roll out left, and he's going to be hit and sacked, and this offensive line cannot hold up Teddy Bridgewater. 3rd and 18 now, going to run play action again. Roll out left. Bridgewater's going to set his feet. He's going to throw left to Stephon Diggs. Just a little pickup, but it does put us in field goal range, and we do get 3 points out of it. Jacksonville 24, Minnesota 23 here in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 now. They hand off to Alfred Morris along the left side. He's got a lot of room over there, but a nice tackle by Harrison Smith leaves him to only 6. Second and 4 now. Blake Bortles is going to drop back. Blake Bortles over the middle. He's going to find Alfred Morris out of the backfield. He's going to pick up 7 for the first down. Second and 4 now. Bortles going to drop back. Bortles going to look right. He's going to pick up another first down. This defense cannot stop them through the air. Second and 10 now. They're going to go to the run. He's going to break through Everson Griffin's weak tackle. He's going to pick up 10 there after Harrison Smith brings him down. Now third and inches. They're going to fake the fullback. They're going to pitch it to Denard Robinson, and he's going to be taken down. The defense right there read it all the way. Robert Bland and Xavier Rhodes containing well on the outside forces them to punt the ball. Second and 10 going to hand off to Peterson. Only to pick up a 6, but he's going to leave us at third and 5. Bridgewater's going to drop back on third and 5. Bridgewater's going to look. He's going to be hit and sacked. So Derek Marks again with his second sack of the day, and Minnesota will go 3 and out and have to punt the ball. Now, first and 10, send a man in motion. Bortles is going to drop back. He's got a lot of time, a nice blitz pickup. He's going to roll right. He's going to take off. Last time he took off, we did make him fumble, but this time he's going to hang onto the ball, and he's going to get to midfield for a nice pickup for the Jaguars. First and 10 now, play action. It looks like he didn't feel comfortable in the pocket, but we give them the bunch of yards that shouldn't even happen. That pass was overthrown, but Robert Bland hanging on to his man. That's pass interference. Easy call for the ref. First and 10 there, Julius Thomas, pickup of about 8 yards. We cannot stop the passing game. Third and 1 now. Can we get off the field? They're going to throw over the middle. They're going to pick up another first down, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. The Jaguars are driving, and they do have the lead 24-23. Can this defense hold them? Second and 4. Hand off Alfred Morris. Alfred Morris is going to be stopped, and it's going to be a big third and 2 here in the red zone. Blake Bortles is going to drop back. Bortles is going to look right, and that's going to be knocked away. A nice play by Captain Munnerlyn. He's playing very well in the secondary. Hasn't really let up a lot of catches and forced that fumble and recovered it. And we're going to have to hold them to a field goal there. Makes it 27-23. Fourth quarter. Bridgewater needs a big drive for us here on third and 6. Stephon Diggs gets all bunched up on a bunch of players over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be the Jaguars' ball again. First and 10 though. That's picked off. Dre Kirkpatrick on the flats is going to pick that one off. He's going to take it all the way to the house. Dre Kirkpatrick with the huge pick 6 for the Minnesota Vikings. Looked like he was dropping back in coverage looking for the curl route, but instead he jumps the flats. Look at that beautiful read by Dre Kirkpatrick. Picked him up in the offseason, and what a pickup that seems to be right now. Second and 10 though for Bortles. He's going to scramble and pick up a good gain. Third and 2. This could be a big stop. This could give us a bunch of momentum. Bortles going to drop back. Bortles going to look left. That's incomplete. A big stop by the Minnesota defense. It's Bridgewater's ball now. Second and 10. Bridgewater's going to drop back. He's going to throw it over the middle. A nice strike to Stephon Diggs. Pick up 13, first down. First and 10 going to Adrian Peterson. Nice juke move. Gets us some midfield. Pick up a 6. Second and 4. Play action. Bridgewater's going to scramble right. He's going to find Stephon Diggs again. A nice drive that they have going here. Pick up 21 yards to 29. Second and 16. Hand off to Adrian Peterson after a holding call. And once again a holding call. This time on Matt Khalil. What a surprise. He's not playing very well for us. He may be no longer on the team here coming up shortly. But for the meantime, second and 25. Airing it out deep. Kyle Rudolph is hung on to right there. And that might have been the only way to stop him. Otherwise, I think he's going up and getting that ball from Bridgewater and making a nice play. That's going to set up a first and 10 at the 11. Bridgewater's going to drop back. He's going to look right. There's the other pickup. Kamar Aiken getting some playing time. He's going to pick up 10. Second and goal now. Bridgewater's going to drop back. He's going to throw over the middle. There's Stephon Diggs. He holds on to it and gets into the end zone and gives the Minnesota Vikings a 2-possession lead. He's got 100 receiving yards on the day. Brandon Fusco tackles him for who even knows why. But they do get in the end zone, but this game's not over with. It's first and 10 for Bortles. Bortles got a lot of time. He's going to throw it down the middle deep. That's picked off by Landry again. His second pick of the day. Our second turnover from the Laron Landry. He makes another great play. That's our third or fourth turnover on the day, and that's a big play by this defense. Third and 10 though. We're going to run the screen pass to Peterson. That's going to be just great read by the Jacksonville Jaguars defensive line. And that's going to be a stop. We're going to have to punt. So there goes our momentum that we did have. But it's under 5 minutes left. Second and 4 now for Bortles. Play action. He's going to look over the middle. And that's a big play down the field to Julius Thomas. This pass defense has not been very good all day long. First and 10 now. Bortles is going to look over the middle. And that's going to be a nice catch and a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to set up a second and inches here. Bortles going to drop back. Bortles going to look right. He's going to find his tight end in the flats, and he's going to get down to about the 5-yard line. 2-minute warning, second and goal. Bortles over the middle, and that's a touchdown to Alfred Morris. His first receiving career touchdown. I don't know if that's true, or it's just because he's on a new team, so a reset. I'm not quite sure, but The Jacksonville Jaguars make this a 3-point game. 1st and 10. Adrian Peterson going to get the handoff. That's going to be a pickup of 5 yards. 2nd and 5 now after Jacksonville's timeout. Going back to Peterson. He's got a lot of room on the left side. Peterson's going to pick up a big first down. We're 1 first down away from opening this year 2 with a big win. 1st and 10 going to Peterson. Peterson picks up a nice gain of about 8 yards to midfield. 3rd and 3 now. 1st down wins it. They're going to run a read option here. Bridgewater's going to keep it. He's going to fight his way for the 1st down. And your Minnesota Vikings are 1-0 in year 2. A great offensive performance by Bridgewater and company. Gets them the 37-34 win, but something I am not very happy with is the pass defense. 331 yards from Bortles and that offense, and over 100 rushing yards. The only reason we won this game was our 4 takeaways: the pick 6 by Dre Kirkpatrick, 2 picks from Landry, and the forced fumble by Captain Munnerlyn. This defense needs to play much better in week 2, but I got faith in this defense. Once we get Eric Kendricks and Chad Greenway back, we will be a good bunch, and we could be a very good team this year. Starting out the season 1-0 in US Bank Stadium is a good start, and I hope you guys did enjoy this week 1 episode. As always, I'm out. Peace.